Yeah, could be, I mean.
Could be a main. Good call. Explain yourself. What's behooving you to plant fucking default and not like here? You have full A link control, so they can't be there. Your buddy's controlling backside / flowers. You're just throwing the round. Like, this is actually so bad. This plant sucks. Like, I would say in terms of your round win rate, you just took it from, if it was planted here, we'll say 80%, to now it's like 65%. It's that bad. Or if you just look at the statistics, it can be like the difference between, like, look at these percentage differences between these two plants. Do you see that? That's a 6% additional round conversion just for planting in a slightly better spot on ascent. Let's go to Pearl. Looks like B site. What did I guess? I guessed 80 to 65. Holy shit. It's 77 to 69. Oh, sorry, that's B. 73 to 67. Okay, it's only a 6% only. I'd say in our specific scenario, it's worse. You're just throwing away a significant advantage. It's disgusting.
Did you know only 420% of the people who watch my videos could actually receive free VOD reviews?
Really?
It's true!
Even me?
Absolutely!
Wow! I'm going to join the Discord to learn how. Then show up to a VOD review stream to get some of that potassium wisdom. No scope, right to my brain.
And that's not all. I'm also offering free Valorant gift cards to anyone who makes successful improvement based on my coaching, made possible by the support of the Generous Knowers Guild on Discord.
So what are you waiting for? Hit us up!
And enjoy the video.
Quincy, son of Quincy. Drop the VOD. Brimstone, Pearl. Okay. Bad. Why Brimstone? I'm curious. On Pearl? Like, I've got that whole exhaustive guide on Viper solo controller on this map.
Smoke down. Stim beacon down. Launching smoke.
No wonder.
Bring on B.
This better not be our
try
plan.
B. This guy, like, dog doors.
Door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dog into connector.
Okay. I'm going to defend Quincy first, and then I'm going to call Quincy a piece of shit. Okay? In that order.
Can you try B? This guy.
I'm pretty sure that S at the end of B was Quincy trying to say B split. I'm not gonna lie. I think that that's what Quincy is trying to convey to his teammates. Okay, now that I've defended Quincy, what the fuck, Quincy? This is the least clear pre-round comm of all time. How hard is it to tell two people go long? Jet, Sage, can you please go be long? Anyways, if you're all gonna go double doors, I want you to remember this. This is a rule. Certain parts of certain maps are hard to push. As an example, Bind playing B retake from CT is very hard, especially when the smoke is in place. So hard, in fact, that lots of good defensive playbooks on this map strategize ways to avoid this ever happening. On retake on Pearl, it's actually really annoying to come out of B-Link. So annoying that a lot of the time you'll see good players who are playing in this region opt to go through Rat Hole and retake from Heaven or CT. Sorry, my Heaven's out here, I know. And that's because B-Link is actually that annoying to come out of. It's so annoying that professional teams have started changing their defaults to look like this on defense. And the Astra, boom, boom. And you'll notice they'll take like control of here, they'll hold an op line, and they'll just give everything mid because it's like fine. And they'll just ensure that they can't come through Rat Hole by having 10s. This is Sentinel's new default on this map, holding Rat Hole. That's how annoying it is to push out B-Link without other sources of contention. If you've got B-Long pressure, it's not that bad. Right? If you have A main pressure, This is not that bad, okay? But in isolation, these like solo pushes are actually really annoying. So the most common way to deal with this on attack, if you're calling a 5 stack through the doors that you're gonna see in higher rated VODs, is they'll actually go this way, like this, because frequently in solo queue, this will catch people off guard. It's not normal to just like push into a connector like this. And you'll frequently get a fight here with numbers advantage. And then you can even turn around. And these things are really good. Okay. Bro, you guys suck in Diamond. I'm not going to lie. If this raised through the nade after you walked past this line, then they win the round. They just win. These guys are burning you till way too early. They're like, oh no, please don't push us B link. And you're like, okay, bet. And then you do the right thing because these guys are getting terrible and they're burning you till too early.
Watch your eyes. Watch out. Target down.
Wait,
Oh, this is very convenient.
what do you mean?
Yeah, could be, I mean.
Could be a main. Good call. Explain yourself. What's behooving you to plant king default and not like here? You have full A link control, so they can't be there. Your buddy's controlling backside / flowers. You're just throwing the round. Like, this is actually so bad. This plant sucks. Like, I would say in terms of your round win rate, you just took it from, if it was planted here, we'll say 80%, to now it's like 65%. It's that bad.
What froze?
But just for like example, let's imagine they end up killing you guys and it's 1v1. Your Sage actually just loses this because she doesn't have line of sight to bomb. Or if you just look at the statistics, it can be like the difference between, like, look at these percentage differences between these two plants. Do you see that? That's a 6% additional round conversion just for planting in a slightly better spot on ascent. Let's go to Pearl. Looks like B site. What did I guess? I guessed 80 to 65. Holy shit. It's 77 to 69. Oh, sorry. That's B. 73 to 67. Okay. It's only a 6% only. I'd say in our specific scenario, it's worse. You're just throwing away a significant advantage. It's disgusting.
Yeah, we can do it. They might predict that.
Oh, Diamond Plus. I forgot you can do ranks. Holy, thank you. That actually illustrates the even further. Gee, it's roughly 6%. It's roughly 6%. I'm not going to lie.
Beacon here.
Fucking move well.
Reloading.
B?
Why are we calling it eco strap on our buy round? We have no coverage of lurk. We're just deathballed the hell up. Like, huh? Surely one of our dumb teammates called this. We're just following the call.
The mid is pretty weak.
Reloading.
It wasn't very defended here. So you 5-stack deathballed in a tight corridor against an eco round? You're not allowed to do that. Pretty much in any scenario.
Yeah, we can do it. They might predict it this time, but let's do it.
Not really sure. We got gun advantage. Would make sense.
I maybe flash first or...
It's also been one round. Like, let me just paint the picture, okay?
Beacon here.
Similarly to how the Radiant players do the correct plant more often when it's the right time, a Radiant Reyna here might have a shorty. It might be close, hedging their bets that you do something dumb because people do dumb shit in solo queue all the time. And in that event,
Fucking move well.
Reloading.
like, you could just be giga in trouble. Like, yeah, this dog will clear them out. You push the shorty. Let's say you get them. Let's say you still get them for free. At this point, a good team has taken B-Long and they're scaling A main because it's their eco. They're getting very aggressive and it's getting dicey for you. It could be a shorty in this smoke.
B?
Sky just died to the shorty in the smoke. She flashed through it so we wouldn't have info.
Launching smoke. Going up.
And then we're pushing out, like, objectively the hardest choke in on the map to push through. And if they had a molly here off that turret's contact, which they should, then you just lost the round, dude. Because look, let's pretend that they've got a nano here and it was Killjoy +1. So let's just pretend Raze. Let's pretend that it was Killjoy, Raze, and B, because Raze is B. We've seen her. We got the turret. And let's say that they're actually good at the game and you make all this noise mid and the Raze takes B long. Well, now the Killjoy can tuck default right here. And off her turret's contact, she's going to pop this molly and peek close to you and right-click your ass.
Careful.
Let's go see defense.
Now you're planning here. Do you see how awkward this shit is? Like, look at this plant, Quincy. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you this plant's bad. You know what? It's not even on VStats. This plant is so crazy that they don't even record it. Oh, plant right. Rank diff. Oh, this is great. Holy shit. Wait, this is great. It tells you how often bronze players plant somewhere versus like radiance. Wait, that's so good.
Drop.
Holy shit. How'd we get right-clicked by a classic?
Let's kill.
You
Just slow.
planted
Yeah.
there before and you're not proud of it? Bro, I've probably planted there before. That's not the point. The point is a plant like that is the type of thing you get forced into doing because you've been outplayed or you have some disadvantage.
Don't
It
make
shouldn't
noise.
be like a goal to plant
What's
there.
this?
Maybe exit.
Someone's deep.
Holy. Oh my God. Pause right here. Okay. You don't trade the jet. Whatever. Surely you ult there? What the f? No. What? Okay, anyways, ignoring whatever the hell I just saw in chat. No, we're not just gonna blind ult here. What the f? Anyways, first of all, you're holding W. Well, okay, fine. You're holding Z because that's your forwards because you've got an Azerty keyboard. Whatever. Regional difference. You're holding forwards towards an angle. Not okay. Bad.
Exit.
Not okay, we switch. But now why the hell are you peeking? You had like giga off angle advantage. But now you're doing the same thing Mr. What's-His-Face did in his Lotus VOD, where you're not on their head. And instead of like properly running gunning against this guy, like you should aim over here. You should hold right walk key and you should spray. But instead, you plant your feet, you crouch and you spray. You're not mobile at all. You should at least be crouch moving. No? What's up with this technique? Why does everybody have really bad technique today? And don't act like you didn't know Astra was going to peek, because then we'd have to talk about how you're fucking unaware as hell. Because the Astra just blasted your jet right there. Well, you should be in minimap mode because you have a teammate on your right and a teammate on your left. So you should be looking at your minimap. So you're just heckin' giga dizzy.
One CT.
You never saw the plan I'm talking about? Then why the ever-loving shit are you so willing to carry the bomb on smokes? Give it to Sage then, dude. She's got it. Let her keep it. Oh, okay, fine, fair. She died. You know what? Fair. But pistol, you totally carried that shit. But fair, I'll take it this round. This round you didn't have it.
Me kill, man.
But
Wait,
look,
try-
you're back. Look.
Man, I thought I killed.
Look, I told
KJ,
you,
so
you're
I
such
looked
a
away and
bomb
tried to shoot
carrier.
feet and then-
Why are you grabbing it? Like your life depends on it. You've got Sage on your team. I figure you're grabbing it because you're tired of trash teammates planting default when you've got full goddamn art control. And so you're about to take some agency in your own goddamn hands. But then you just plant default and your excuse is I didn't even know. Well, then it's like, why are you grabbing the bomb, Quincy? I swear, every time I do a VOD review, like I say any rank below Immortal, I think you guys all realize so quickly how little you think about the game in the pre-rounds. Like I guarantee you Quincy didn't think about that. The Quincy wasn't thinking like, should I carry the bomb? Do we have a bomb? He's not thinking about that shit. He's grabbing it. There's not a thought going into the action of grabbing the bomb. And that's the problem. There's no hecking active thought in this pre-round, dude. Quincy, his mind... Wait. We're going into Quincy POV. Oh, sorry, it also feels like this for lower rated players.
Fue bueno, flanking.
Reyna gotta go flank, trust.
It was on.
You remember when you mollied halls because you didn't want to fight them halls when the smoke came down? You ever think that maybe like it wasn't time for that?
Because
Face your fear!
Oh man, they're halls. First of all, smokes are too early. If you're doing everything backwards, Quincy. Because you're carrying the bomb on Brimstone, like you can't play Brimstone the right way. And so I don't like that you're carrying the bomb with a Sage on your team. I'd only like if you were doing this if your Sage was planning suboptimally and you wanted to plan correctly because she's terrible at the game. Then okay, I guess it's fine. As long as you asked her and she ignored you and she muted you and you're like, well, fine, I guess I'm going to trade playing suboptimally on Brimstone so that I can plant correctly to increase their E of X. Sure, if you think you're making that trade-off. But instead, you're just carrying the bomb as Brimstone anyways. You're not able to stim beacon out after you throw your smokes and play entry because you've got the bomb. And now you're your Sage is just like, I don't know, playing way back here with Rez, but it's like, how are you even going to take sight? Your smokes are coming down so early that like they're doing nothing for the next 10 seconds because you have to come out of this smoke before these smokes are even denying any information. The enemy team's just playing in front of them. And it's like, why? Why did we throw these smokes already if we're not going to go out? But you can't go out because you have the bomb. And so like, there's no right decision. At this point, you've set yourself up for such monumental failure that no matter what you do, it's going to be funny because it's always bad. There's no right decision at this point because the smokes are too early and you have the bomb. And so it's like a conundrum. The two things are contradictory. The bomb should be in Sage's hands. And then if you smoke early, it's lit because Brimstone just stims and runs out and gets traded. Or if you're carrying the bomb because your Sage is hot garbage and she won't communicate with you at all, then the smoke should come down later as your team is entering sites so that you can get trades down and try to get the bomb down while your smokes are still up. But instead, we like burn all the util. And then it's like, oh, okay, wait, they're stalling us. And then we're going out. And it's like, wait, but our util. Look at the minimap. By the time you go to plant, the smokes just faded. Do you see? Your smokes are gone now, dude. And this Sage throws a wall that she probably was intending to plant next to, except she doesn't have the bomb.
Face your fear!
And then, oh my, it's so backwards. It's so backwards. And then you're in like this never-ending spiral of queuing up ranked and feeling like you can't do anything to impact the round. And it's because you can't. You can't do anything to impact the round because 10 seconds into the round is already set up in such a way that you literally can't do anything to win the round for your team. And so you just pray that they do good things. And then half the time they don't because it's a goddamn coin flip. And you just sit in whatever elo you're in with a 50% heckin' attack-sided win rate. And you're like, well, I wonder if I'll win next game. And you queue up and you hope. And that's a problem. We shouldn't be hoping. We should be queuing up and taking elo by the balls. This bomb goes in Melodity's hands, and then you throw your smokes down, you stim, and you go fucking first. And you sit some kids down. And it's so good. It's so much better. It's so much better. Like the amount of agency you have is infinitely higher. What the fuck is that? Bro, just think about that smoke before you throw it. Like, was that really in your playbook? I don't believe you. I think you just made that up. Because if they're standing right here, they easily see over that smoke. They can just hop up onto Gen and like spot all of B long.
Flash! Fully smoked.
Yeah, so it's smokes, then stim, and then you first on rounds like this. Why does Brimstone go first, chat? Let's pretend we don't have the bomb. And let's just, for all intents and purposes, to make it really clear, let's say we're at 4 out of 7, okay? Brimstone likes going first because he's a goddamn worthless ass agent once his util's on the field. The trade-off is his utility is stronger than other agents in his class. Brimstone smokes last longer, they're harder to see in, and he can throw 3 immediately. That's stronger than like Omen. But the downside is you don't get them back. And so because there's no reason to stay alive for another 20 seconds, like at 1:14, your Sky's Flash is coming back up. Your Sage's Heal is coming back up. And this is why duelists also like to go first. They generally don't have abilities that recharge on timers either. You're hecking worthless. It's almost better for you to die first because at least your duelists can get their abilities back by getting kills. And so Phoenix and Jet can get easier kills by trading you.
Come on, let's go!
A bet. I'm down for the molly. You know why? Because you're going to go first. And so now you're literally Reyna with no abilities. So you turn around, you throw the bomb to Sage, and you run out. But instead, you're gonna plant default, even though your Sage just walled a link for you, bro. Okay. For the sake of like the story, let's pretend right now that we're Sage, and arbitrarily, let's pretend our Sage player is a good person, because let's be honest. While some people may have a cynical view on the world and associate the average person with negative thoughts, if we're being pragmatic, most people have good intentions, okay? If you disagree with that statement, honestly, I don't care. I don't want to have that argument. I think on average, people have good intentions. So why might Sage not be asking us for the bomb in that scenario? Because clearly this Sage knows what she's doing. She walled here for the plant. She's walling a link for the plant. Why might she not ask for the bomb? More realistically, she's been flamed in the past, like once, for saying that. And she just doesn't want that shit. Because on average, people are like afraid to talk to their teammates. Because one like bad experience ruins it for all of them. So this Sage probably wants the bomb, but you're grabbing it within the first 3 seconds. And from her POV, she doesn't want to ask for it because she doesn't care that much about winning, like to a degree that she'd risk verbal abuse, okay? Even though you would never dish that up, she's not willing to take that risk. Like there's tons of people who can relate to this. Like you're not willing to backseat your teammate in the pre-round for something like that because you're worried they'll verbally abuse you or whatever. This Sage wants the goddamn bomb. I'm not gonna lie. Like she clearly, like this wall, I don't know, like her utility language is speaking to me. So I guess what I'm saying is like, you have to be more like thoughtful about what you're doing in the pre-round ultimately. Like, why are you grabbing the bomb? I don't even think you're thinking about it. And you're actually frustrating this Sage on your team, like more likely than not. And they're too like shy to say anything about it because the average person playing video games is, let's be honest, not the most popular dude in school. They're the shy dude in school who escapes from reality by playing video games on average. They're just teching. They don't want to talk about the bombs. It doesn't matter. Okay, the attack is bad because you're not playing Brimstone, man. You're playing, who knows what you're playing, but it's not Brimstone. You're playing Sage's job and then you don't know how to do it because you're a smokes player and you planted default 78 rounds in a row. And so you went 5 to 7. Yeah, you're a bit unaware here. You see them on the mini-map. Never mind, your crosshair placement's just bad. I think you are aware, I'm not gonna lie. It's just a bad mini-map refrag. So, you gotta understand, this is geometry, but this Reyna doesn't see your sky right now. Your sky's tucked. And so when you peek out, you're actually the target. And so the right play here is to just unpeek while spamming bullets at her. And then you're going to draw her crosshair. And then your jet or your sky is going to peek out and kill the Reyna. As you see here, the Reyna is immediately locked onto you. And you can see your sky is already peeking out into the fight. It's tough. It's a tough thing to recognize, but that's why you died, okay? Like if this were a Curry VOD, like Curry's really, really hacking good at this. It's why he's like always rank 1. He's really aware of when he should and shouldn't take a fight. So there he would have just drawn crosshair and like unpeaked.
Where are they at?
It's pushing.
You're just making dumb mistakes, Quincy. Like there's no world you're going to tell me this Molly's good. I see you in my stream chat frequently. You don't think this Molly's good. Why are you throwing it? They're not coming out, man. You've got to split them up. I'm going to tell you when I Molly.
Should we take?
Okay, well, if I was playing to hold, now I would Molly a main with a smoke and I would fight for a link. But it turns out you're playing for a retake. So like, it kind of sucks we don't have a Molly, huh?
C'est que j'ai auto bird.
You want to fight it? Run.
Watching it. Just fight side.
Okay, let's talk about the ult, man. When you click here, all of this space here is worthless. It does nothing to ult there. If you ulted like this, sorry, let me change my color. If you ulted like this instead, then it's doing something. It's stopping them from running away because there's no gap. And in fact, you can even, what I would like to do here, Killjoy is usually the last in line. When she pops this type of ult, they're going to come out. I would like to ult like this, where The back of it clips the Killjoy ult, but anyone coming out is fucking stuck. You see? Your ult lets them just hide in that smoke or even run away.
Let's go.
Do you see? Everyone makes these mistakes. Like Phoenix just threw the molly.
Covering my molly.
Why? And now you're about to do it too, aren't you? Wait. Hog?
Or not.
Hog? You... Ah! Quincy! Why? Like, what's behooving you to throw it? It just doesn't make sense. There's no reason, but you do it anyways, and that's why you're not climbing. A lot of the things you do, there's no reason for it. There's no reason. There's no purpose. There's a minute 15 on the clock, okay? So the lower rated players watching who are like, but it stalls them, that shit does not matter at all with this much time on the clock. If there was 20 seconds on the clock, fair play. Okay. With a minute 15 on the clock, you should only be using Molly if it's netting you a kill. So for example, this dude's running out. You know the thing, you never get the timing right when doing it. What are you talking about? Okay, so you're telling me you understand the purpose of the Molly? Then why in this scenario did you think it was good? Why do you think you're splitting them up here?
Reloading.
What is the indicator for you right now that they're coming out of the A main smoke? What are the signs? I think he said one out, but we said one out. No?
Or not.
No, he said one art, which is correct. There isn't one this time. Exactly. So don't come into my server saying that you know the right way to throw the mollies, but it doesn't work for you when you're not even trying to throw it the right way. If you waited, look, do you hear this Astra Star coming behind you? If you threw the molly 1 second later, right now, and you claimed to me, oh, I thought the Astra Star was indicative of their hit, then we could talk about that, because then you're not appropriately recognizing what utility signals their hit, but you are trying to do the right thing. That's good. But here you're not trying to do the right thing. You're not even trying. You're just throwing the molly. You know this molly is bad, but you threw it anyways because you've mentally decided I'm incapable of throwing it at the right time anyways, so may as well pray. No. You are capable of throwing it at the right time, but you gotta try. Of course you're gonna fail, but if you're not even like trying, then you're never gonna succeed. Argument could be made that Reyna moving up as art is suggesting they're executing sight. Nobody dry walks out of a smoke. Okay, this is the rule of thumb. If that was their argument and they're saying I was trying to do that hooch and I thought Reyna art meant that, then fair, fine, it's bad. But my argument would be nobody dry walks out of a smoke. And if you say, but hooch, shut up. Nope, quiet. They will use util to come out of the smoke a large amount of the time. Yes, of course, somebody will come out of the smoke quietly in your game once a week and you'll remember it vividly and bring a clip to my stream. But 9 times out of 10, they're going to pop some util, come out of the smoke. And that util is your go sign to throw the molly. So for example, in this scenario, they are likely to use fade utility to come through that smoke.
Heads up. Launching smoke.
Or Killjoy molly coming back sight. Like if this is when we threw our molly, fair play. Whoa, is that? Do you guys hear that?
Wait.
Was that? Oh my God. I think I would have mollied, chat. Are they out? Oh, they're out. Wow.
On site too. Last 2 site.
We threw this round. We threw this round so hard. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. That molly is unacceptable. You don't want to make an error, so you're like, well, fuck it, I'll just throw the molly now, and then I can't screw it up later because I don't have it. It's like, dude, I see through you, man. I see through you. Next, VOD Brimstone climate. Because you're playing controller, so you might play other smokes on other maps. I don't know. It looks like you one-trick Brimstone, but please don't bring an Omen VOD. These notes are very specific for your Brimstone. So that's what I'd like to see next time. Quincy, good luck on the climb. Thank you for the VOD.